Hello, my name is Dr. John Conley. I'm part of a company known as Inner Harbor Specialist, or IHS. Here at IHS, we specialize in working with business and industry as it relates to changing workplace safety culture. Some of you know that I've been working as an ergonomic workstation consultant at Bayer, SCC, and CAS for over 7 years. By trade, I'm an occupational therapist with over 27 years of experience in healthcare, industrial rehabilitation, and workers' compensation. My research is focused on changing cultures as it relates to the workplace safety and health. I teach full-time in Maryland at Towson University in the Occupational Therapy Department, and I continue to treat and work in industrial rehab with all types of occupational clients. As a consultant at Bayer, I've watched the company evolve over the past 7 years as it relates to workstation ergonomics. There is no company that I know of that offers a workplace safety program as comprehensive as Bayer. What's interesting is how Bayer has evolved the program from simple installation of the WorkRave software self-monitoring program to teaching and educating old and new workers in relation to workstation ergonomics. The program has created a safety culture that empowers employees to be part of the process while holding them responsible for their own actions and involvement in the workstation evaluation process. My research studies workplace culture and the tools that companies use to accomplish the task of changing safety culture. For example, I've studied the WorkRave software package that Bayer requires employees to use. I've completed a number of sanctioned research projects using the software package as a self-regulating and self-monitoring tool. What our team at IHS has learned is that employees are empowered to observe their productivity and performance by using the WorkRave software. While I haven't researched the Bayer employees, I've worked here for 7 years and have watched the culture in CAS and SCC change over that time period. I've also worked closely with the employees in those areas to develop their skills in interpreting the WorkRave information. I've spent the last 4 years teaching people how to empower themselves as it relates to work productivity. I want to take a minute and tell you about the evolution of workstation ergonomics and suggest to you a strategy for continuing with the current program, but moving the program into the new millennium with another strategy. Virtual workstation assessments and an on-call process that provides employees access to expert advice on how to manage workstation issues and problems related to possible medical conditions. Today, while at Bayer, Bayer outfits every worker with the tools related to seated workstation. However, many employees are working from their homes, the airports, conference rooms, and other venues that may not provide the kind of workstation that they have at Bayer. The evolution is occurring at a rapid pace, and by 2018, as you know, many employees will be working out of their homes. So how does Bayer's process work now? An employee completes a workstation assessment form as part of the ergonomic facilitation process. The facilitator receives the report, processes it, and enters it into the Bayer IIMS system. Some communication occurs between the facilitator and the employee at that time. About 4 years ago, I started working with the Bayer employees that were moving their workstations off-site to their homes. The above process was okay, but it lacked follow-up and what I call the personal touch of an expert. So here's how we do it at IHS. I have the employee take 3 pictures of themselves seated at the workstation and then download them to me along with a workstation survey form. I then complete a plan of action for the client. Remember, I'm a clinician, and I have the expertise to see things that a Bayer Ergo facilitator will not see. I can also ask questions that a Bayer facilitator will not ask. Once that's completed, the client receives the plan of action via email and a follow-up consultation via phone, Skype, or FaceTime. While this process may be more than is being offered at Bayer now, it's something that as your consultant, I will manage the process based on the needs of the employee. Some want more, and some want what Bayer's policy says they have to have. We at IHS have worked hard to enhance the process related to the workstation evaluation. While we're not using the process for Bayer at this time, I learned what worked and didn't work by working closely with Bayer employees. Many virtual programs are popping up all over. We at IHS learned that the difference was in our relationship with the employees at the company. We set out to perfect the relationship aspect of the process by adding another component to the workstation evaluation process. The component is one that I learned specifically while working at Bear. Did you know that almost every worker that had come in contact with a problem has developed it at home or outside of work? How many of you have done something to your bodies via working at home, through your hobbies, or other actions outside of work? I'm here to tell you that each week I have at least 5 to 7 new complaints or issues that manifest themselves at home. People come to work and their productivity suffers because the discomfort and/or fatigue is too intense. As a result, they seek out a facilitator, or in many cases, they ask for John. That came about as your culture changed and the people in CAS and SEC became more aware of how to empower themselves and less worried about the recordable injuries. Not to worry, we don't push this on our clients or Bear employees. We simply develop relationships based on credibility and a caring attitude. As a result, IHS is experimenting with new program elements, and we want to offer them, no charge, to Bear. One such program is the Ask the Doctor. Over the past 4 years, I've developed a sequence of treatment approaches that I use for Bear employees that injure themselves doing other things. As part of the IHS program, the Bear employee will have access to the informational portal that has been designed to teach people through YouTube videos. They can choose to use it or not. Trust me, they all gravitate to this process when they understand that Bear cares about its employees and/or they have an issue. Either way, I want to thank the leadership team for allowing me to work closely with Bear over the past 7 years. I believe it's been a valuable experience for the management team, the supervisors, the employees, and of course yours truly. Thank you again.